Back in the life I used to live, it used to cost me $44 just to sleep in my bed every night because that's what rent was broken over 30 days. Now that I'm in my van, rent can be sleeping on the side of a road for free, or at Walmart for free, or spend $23 and spoil myself to a campground and a campfire.
Do I have to bow? Sir Cruzy, please. Sir Highness. What do I call you? Sir? Do I bow? Oh, Sir Cruzy. Come on, bro, let's go. Come on. Atta boy. Tonight we're making hamburgers. Turning the camera on today a little bit late in the day. That's all right. All right, make some weight. Let's go. Chromie's cooking. Yeah, and I brought stuff to make a campfire. This is cool because it comes with paper to start a fire with. That's awesome. Yeah, there's even kindling on top. Nice. I bought some firewood from a local just down the road here. Keeping dinner nice and simple.
And just out of curiosity, I went online and Googled what the rent was in buildings that were in the area that I lived in before van life. And well, I divided that rent over 30 days, so right now I would be paying $73.33 every single day just to go to bed at night. Holy crap, am I ever glad I chose this life.
We got success on the fire.
Because if I was paying $73 per night to sleep, I don't think I'd be able to expand and have a business and move forward in life. I'd be back being trapped where I was before I started van life.
Ah, yeah. Oh, this firewood I got's got lots of knots in it. Come on. Ooh. This stuff ain't splitting. Try the other side. All right, come on, baby. I give up. Yeah. Nope. Holy cow, the fire's burning great. I'm looking forward to this. My night, man. Not crazy. I'm trying to get into the paper plate habit. Cut out the dishes. Oh, how pretty is that? Telling you guys, Thousand Islands and relish on burgers all day. Oh yeah. I know, shouldn't be out at a campground on my phone. But I thought maybe we'd read through a few comments while we're just kicking around here. But I noticed in my videos the last stack of days, Most of the comments are about the shop, and I never expected that. I went in there, I'm like, all right, cool, let's go read some comments. Everybody was asking about the shop. Better fold up my dishes. Oh, should be like that all the time.
There's definitely parts of my old lifestyle that I do miss, but it's not the things like a flushable toilet. I kind of enjoy pooping in a bucket. It's not a big deal. It's what I've been doing now for over 6 years, so it's just become my normal now. But the things I do miss are sometimes the big bright lights and the hustle and bustle of the city, and having all my music friends around me, and my buddy Bobby living in my building and stuff, and we used to do shows and stuff together, and my gosh, like, but the difference is now is I was a different person then.
It's like 9:30 at night and the birds are still chirping out.
Back then, I was in the clubs full time. Back then, I enjoyed the craziness of the city and all that stuff. Now I'm a bit of a different person since I moved into the van. I kind of enjoy being out here sometimes. Like today, I chose to make this my home tonight because this is what I felt like. This is where I felt like driving my home for the evening. And it cost me, what, around $50. Damn it. It's better than spending $73 for, well, nothing.
I think it's definitely going to be one of those nights where we turn the heater on. Feels like it's, I don't know, maybe 11 degrees Celsius right now. It's probably a lot warmer. It just feels very chilly out. I see that a lot of people are asking about where we're going to put your stairs. Do you have any suggestions at all? Any? Okay guys, so some of you guys have been talking about where I should put these. And a very big one that came up is storing these on the back of the seat. Like right there. I definitely like the idea. So putting them there, but the problem with putting them there is then now I don't have a curtain that shuts. Because this comes out so far out, that curtain doesn't shut in the middle. Meaning that, well, if I'm in the city and my curtains are drawn, you'd see through into the back. So, and that sees all the way forward and tipped forward as far as we can. The other option is to permanently keep this curtain shut, cut this, so there's a strap through the curtain, and then mount that there somehow. Like maybe build like a backpack type strap that comes around the corner here. Maybe has like a metal lip on the bottom, so this thing could click down into it, pull up on the top, and then I can wrap the bungee strap around to hold it there. It is bulky, and it would render me using my swivel seat, not like I use my swivel seat very often, but it would make a real big pain in the ass to unbuckle all that stuff just to swivel it around, but it would get it up off the floor. And right now, I really honestly don't care if it sits on the floor. Because the plus side is I could have this curtain open, have this curtain closed, because usually for the most part, the curtain stays tucked in here. I don't always leave it shut unless I'm camping at night. So yeah, and this is important. It's important to have that curtain. So I don't know. I like the idea, guys. I definitely like the idea. 100% like the idea. But it also is not that in the way if I just leave it here on the floor. I also seen some other people suggest that I take this off of here, which I am not going to do because that makes me proud. Is to mount that there. I just think it takes away from what my van build looks like. You know, and I take in great pride in, hi Crizzy, having a beautiful home, and that just kind of takes away from it. And it definitely does not fit inside of here. So I think for now it's just going to live here on the floor. As you guys all know, I have a tendency of throwing things in this area. So for right now, this is where this is going to live. But I do like the back of the seat idea a lot. I'm just not sure how that's going to work with having a functioning curtain. You know? Speaking of curtain, it's coming unsnapped. Yeah, and also some people suggested I mount it to the ladder. I am definitely not going to do that because that is a bulky piece hanging off the side, and I would definitely rip it off the van out in the bush for sure. But that's what happens when you add things to your van life. As your van life unfolds, is you then have harder times on finding places to put things, and where the hell am I going to put that ginormous thing? And my rooftop carrier is full, and I also don't want to climb up to my rooftop carrier every time I want to grab Cruzy's stairs. So I think we're okay for right now. I'll go through the whole summer travel season, and then we'll kind of see how it works after that. But for right now, on the floor, it'll work. How fitting was that? So it's our friend Bart. It's kind of like Bart knew I was talking about this stuff. Bart says, make a mounting bracket of some sort to strap it onto the back of the passenger seat above Cruzy's doggy bowls. Hilarious, because I just talked about that. That was hilarious, bro. I was just talking about that on camera when you text me. Haha. But you guys are awesome for that. Anytime I'm going through things in my van, or I get something new and I have troubles figuring out where I'm going to put it, you guys always step up. Always with the greatest ideas. And I really appreciate that. It's just a really fun part about being a YouTuber, is all the amazing people around us inputting all this, tips and stuff into things, especially when sometimes I see something my own way, but I don't see it somebody else's way, and they just throw in this idea that I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? Oh, those stairs were a good addition. I just wish that there was a weight capacity on the stairs that I could use them, because when they're in place there, it'd be awesome if I could just step on them to get up in the van. But they're the tops of those things are literally like a thick cardboard, and you push on it, you can hear it crack. It's like, I think it's probably made out of balsa wood or something. It's very, very, very thin. Definitely not good for anything over like 50-60 pounds. I think you'd start breaking those things. What's up, homie? You wanna come hang out over here? It's nice and warm, buddy. Come here. Come on, buddy. The fire's nice and warm. The fire's nice and warm, huh? Hey, what do you say we get rid of some of that dog hair? Oh, yeah, buddy. Look at all that hair come off you. I think Cruzy loves this. Hey? Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah. There you go, buddy. Ah, boy. I love that. Cruzy, I love that. Gotta put stuff on Cruzy's nose and he ain't happy. There we go. That's a little nicer. Oh, yeah. Brand new, nice, clean sheets.
Did it move or did it just roll?
We're having a lazy night. Want some treats? Are you having a moment? Are you having a moment? He's like, Daddy, I don't like that stuff you put on my nose. Hey? I can't believe this paint hasn't come off yet. Just reading through the comments. This one right here, Gary Harnish says, we have plumbing problems. Now we're crapping in buckets. Welcome to my world. Just so you know, put a garbage bag in there. Don't just crap in the bucket itself, because that's just a mess. Don't do it. But everything in here is all about where to put Cruz's stairs and the shop. The stairs, the stairs, the stairs, shop, shop, stairs, shop, It's non-stop in here. So a little update. We are doing the epoxy floors 100%. So me and the shop owner are going in 50-50 to get those floors professionally epoxy done. They're coming in 2 weeks from now. They've moved a shipping container in front of one of my bay doors. So when we come back on a little adventure, because we're going to take off here for maybe a week and a half. I'm not even sure, but we're taking off for a little while. So when we come back, we need to move the entire shop into the shipping container outside, give everything a quick clean, then the crew is coming back out. We also decided that, remember when we were talking about the 4-post lift on how to run power to it? I was thinking about bridging it over top, but now that we're doing the floors, we're carving a channel through the ground, burying a conduit through it, like a 2-inch round conduit, so we can run power to the lift, run an air line to the lift, and some extra electrical to the lift, so we can run LED lights and stuff like that on it, so we can see underneath the vehicles nice and easy. But since we're doing the epoxy, we're cutting holes in the floors and just doing all of this stuff right, and I couldn't be any more stoked on it. See, all about the seat. Some comments from the video the other day about the chicken, about the eggs in the vending machine. Can you mount the stairs by the paper towels? No, I don't want to put it there because, you know, you got to think about the cosmetics of your vehicle at that point. I understand, you know, that's not always pretty. But when your doors are open, that great big giant thing there doesn't look nice. Plus the paper towel is really convenient there. So let me show you guys a little section here. So if you guys ever make a comment on my videos and you don't see the comment go live, because it gets thrown in here. This is the held for review folder. Held for review. And when you guys look in here, you'll notice that there's a lot of really nice comments in here that should not have been thrown in here. So YouTube throws random things in here for whatever random reason. This one here says, thanks for being an online educator, Chrome. Like, there's no reason why that's in the held for review folder, but it is. And then, you know, I could go in here, touch that button. Where is it? Right there. And then hit approve on every single one, but they just stay in here. But you can tell there's a lot of questions, even from people here, like that little icon there. That's a YouTube member. Oh, you're Chrome, you're killing me. Oh, it's probably because you will use that word. So sometimes you use a word in there that YouTube thinks it's going to be bad. See, look at this. That's a good one right there. But from Jackie Berg. But they felt to throw it in the health review folder. Having too many friends sounds like a good problem to have. But to do this, to go through and approve everyone, there's no way. But also in here is where you get the really, really bad comments. Oh, no way. Camping with Steve, the YouTube guy, you know, Camping with Steve, bought eggs from that vending machine. No kidding. He says, you two should hook up. He's probably in BC. That's cool. Yeah, I did hear that Steve was out here on the island. Me and him have never had the chance to meet yet. So sometimes these are funny. Mark Bunny says, you should have bought Joseph a coffee. I did buy Joseph a coffee. My goodness. It's like sometimes if you don't film it and actually put it in the video, people just automatically they start to assume things. No uploads, no money, man. You got that right. Ain't that the truth? I think that's my turn too, buddy. I think Dad's gonna go to bed. It's time to turn that heater on, and I lost the knob to my Webasto heater. Thankfully, the new company that I just started, we've become a Webasto dealer, so I'll be able to order myself another knob. But as of right now, it doesn't work, so I gotta use my thing to push it in. That's enter, heater on, yes, temperature. Let's crank that all the way up. Push the button in the middle, yes. Push it one more time to make sure she's going. Good to go. And on the note of things, some people brought up that my problem here may be my power in here, but we have half a battery charge in here. So we have a 50% battery charge in here, so it's not this. Let's look how to set this up online right now. I'm not getting very good cell service out here. So if you didn't catch that, I've been having some troubles with my MaxxAir fan. And believe it or not, I never had any problems with my last MaxxAir for years and years and years. It also wasn't the one that had the fancy remote. The remote is unnecessary. You don't need it. You could reach forward from your bed and just hit that button, not a big deal. I could see it if you're a shorter person and you have a really tall van, like a big Sprinter, and you just kind of can't reach it, then yeah, getting the remote's kind of cool. But I never had all those fancy temperature settings on my other ones. And sometimes when you get something with too many little gadgets that you really don't even use, it causes a big pain. So that's what was happening with me, is I guess my settings were wrong on there. And every time I hit the open button to turn the fan on, it would open and go beep, 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 and shut. For whatever reason, I don't know. But thanks to my buddy Bart that messaged me again tonight. He guided me through this a little bit, but I'm gonna have to watch some more videos and dive deep into it. But right now, all I care about is it works when I turn it on. Because now that summertime's creeping up here pretty fast, having ventilation is key. But come on, man, we're in the month of May. I'm turning my heater on at night. Anyway, guys, simple little video here today. Simple little van life night here by the campfire. Just a great way to absolutely end a day. Looks like the weather may be kind of iffy for the next little while, so I figured we would head out, maybe continue our adventures up island a little bit. Go play in the bush, because when it's raining, all I want to do is be at home sitting in my favorite chair. Just happens to be that chair is in my front seat, and splashing through puddles in the bush is what I like to do on those days. So come back and see where we end up. Maybe we end up on one of the little islands over here. I don't know, we got some time, so let's go have some fun. So keep your double V's up, you guys. Hit that join membership down below and come over see what we do on YouTube memberships. We've been giving them some sneaky stuff if you want to come over and kind of see some things that YouTube has not seen yet. So yeah, kind of a fun little community we got going on over there. So all right, I'm starting to slur my words. It's time for bed. Cruzy already in bed. Hey, he's like, what's taking so long, Dad? Let's snuggle. That's a damn good idea. See you guys on the next one. Ciao.